Hi viewers, my name is Apostle Helen Udokim, committed to television network. We are starting a bit late because of some technical issues, but we are glad that we've been able to rectify the problem. So we are glad to have you, and we trust that the broadcast tonight will really bless you. So our topic is on the diaspora. How can they influence politics in our home country? So in this broadcast, we are hosting one of our favorite diaspora compatriots based in Belgium. Honorable Nweke is a councillor from Oostende, Flanders in Belgium. He's also a policy strategist and a management consultant. A former Nigerian in the Diaspora Europe Chairman. So we will be engaging this illustrious son of Nigeria on this topic. So we encourage you to join us, watch, learn and contribute via YouTube, WhatsApp on 0031626046432, or watch us on Facebook Live on Majesty TV. And you can as well give us a call on the studio line, which is +31 20 33 74 urgent time, a time that you will learn something you never have known about how the diaspora can as well have influence on the local, on our politics at home. So, welcome this moment to Majesty TV, Honorable Nweke. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Apostle Helen.
I can't hear you.
You can't. Oh,
yes.
Problem is, but
yeah, speak.
Can you
speak?
Yes. Thank you very much, Apostle Helen, for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on Majesty TV and the rest of your program.
Thank you so much. So, my first question is that I would like you to tell our viewers, in few words, some more about yourself that I may have omitted. You know, I didn't say much about you. I know that you are a councillor. I know also that you are a policy strategist and a management consultant, and also a former NIDO chair. So, tell us a little bit more about who this Mr. Honorable Nweke is.
Well, I believe you've very succinctly captured who I am. I guess that the only thing you missed out is the fact that I'm a husband. Yeah. Yes, I'm a very proud father of two, young adult sons. Who are also Diasporans, but at the same time Nigerians and Belgians, Europeans, and world citizens. So that is basically the only thing you missed out. For the rest, you have it all well.
All right. So Honorable Collins is happily married and a father of two.
Yes.
All right. That's awesome. So what do you think diaspora involvement in domestic policies or politics is? Why do you think it's important?
I believe that diaspora involvement in the politics of home country is not only a necessity, but to some extent, in my opinion, a good thing. Now, does that essentially mean that the diaspora have to be involved in party politics in terms of standing for elections? Not necessarily, but of course, those of them who feel the calling, would feel free to be part of it. Their being involved is much more than being a candidate. There are one ways that as diaspora, to be part of the political development back home. And I believe that as the diaspora is the fact that we have to live and work in places where things are done differently, maybe better as the case may be. And so we have that opportunity to bring in perspective that those at home do not have. In terms of how politics is out here. We should also not undermine the power that we have in terms of some of us being breadwinners in our various back in Nigeria. And so we start to educate them in terms of political awareness, as things are in Nigeria compared to how they are over here, diaspora where we live. After we have political education and take view with them, I think we stand a better to say to them that yes, we believe or consider that candidate A or candidate B is one that merits your vote.
All right. So, but do you, the way things are, do you think those at home, they would give ear to the diaspora coming to now lecture them on who they have to vote for? Because for me, I don't see that. I really don't see that, because I think some of them, of course, we are in a place where we know better on how politics have to be handled and what people have to look out when they want to vote. But the fact is that the way Nigeria is and the way the people over there are, I do not really see us. I don't think we will have that opportunity to speak to them the way we will want to speak to them, and then for them to understand and then have the sort of mindset we have before they go to the poll.
Well,
because I believe that there are so many constraints, there are so many hindrances to this.
Yes, indeed. I share the concern about the hindrances. I should also very quickly add that we will be making a huge mistake if we as diaspora believe that all political examples as they work here are easily transferable and workable in the Nigerian or in the diaspora context. Certainly not.
Yeah.
Now, it is really on the situation that there are a few fundamentals that are the same everywhere, both in Europe and back home in the diaspora. For example, here, this politics, they do or die there, is a fundamental that is shared across the board, both in the diaspora and back in Africa and other parts of the world, where you preach the gospel according to content rather than going after political opponent on personal level, rather than discussing visions, discussing policies, and discussing strategies of achieving those policies and strategies that we have initiated. So those are common ground that we share and we continue to preach to our people. Now, it's very important to know. A couple of years back, I was in Nweke and one year, where I addressed a group of young people. Now, one of the questions that one of the young persons asked me was, Honorable Collins, now the election is around the corner, and right now politicians are all coming up with all sorts of goodies, vote cards, bags of office, and the rest of them. What should we do? Well, I said, well, if you need a bag of rice, with all happiness, take the bag of rice with them. If your mom and your dad need the cash that they are bringing for pricing, take the cash from them. But at the same time, you then know exactly the person that you shouldn't be voting for, because the person bribing you with bag of rice and the guy is actually not the guy that is there to defend your interest, because the moment this grabs the power, they change their telephone numbers and you can reach them to take whatever incentive that they are giving to you. But vote to conscience, because ultimately you and you alone will be the one inside the booth, the voting booth. And so what you do there is actually your own business. The person has no knowledge, but it will be stupid not to goodies that is being given, because that's our company. Okay? So that is just by way of giving an example. Now, another thing I believe that we need to preach to our people is that the one who goes about after his or her opening on a personal level and not telling you what he or she is going to do when he or she gets into power, exactly that person vote. Vote for the person that has the courage to tell you exactly what the problems are, as he or she perceives it, and how the person is going to sort those problems out. That is the politics of content. Now, everywhere you are, in Africa and in Asia, these are fundamentals that we all share in common, and our people will understand that.
Really? Yeah. Well, I love the tip. I love that tip. The tip of you take their rice or take whatever. Some of them are giving them this Hollandis, you know, this wrapper that women in Nigeria are so crazy about, you know. So they give them wrapper, they give them this, and the men, they give them car, so they can get all of those goodies. But once they go to the boat, they are just all alone, and then they can select who they want to. They cast their vote to the appropriate person. But do you know, Honorable Collins, that some of them go to the extent of presenting those goods to maybe to say their little demi-gods, and then mortgage the conscience of these people. So it's like, if you accept this rice, or you accept this car, or you accept this wrapper, you don't need to cast vote to somebody else. Otherwise, their demigod is going to, you know, avenge them. Do you understand? So they even sometimes take the people to some occultic places just to go and make vows. So how then do you advise people on that extent?
Well, I think it's very simple. First and foremost, those are psychological warfare. They do not work.
That's now, for you.
Well, exactly. Part of the political education that the people back home need to begin to get from some of us that have the privilege of exposure to other things, and those of us that have jettisoned those diabolical beliefs. Okay, yeah. We occupy a very important position in educating those of them back home that those psychological manipulations are simply what they are, manipulations, and they do not work. Now, when they come along with those, you don't even need to argue with them. Listen to them and go back home with full belief that things are not going to work, and that indeed God will bear you witness when eventually you vote your conscience, rather than falling for those psychological manipulations. You see, so the message has to be emphasized, and that is that those psychological manipulations are nonsense. They are not going to work for you, and you have your conscience intact, then ultimately you vote for the right person and will make a difference in your life.
But to an average Nigerian who is hungry, because we are all aware about the situation in Nigeria, things are very hard. People are dying of hunger, and they can't really see their bearing. And now somebody and giving them some homes, and some are also offering them some food or bags of rice. How do you think that they will not fall victim to this? Because for me, I think it is something that will be very hard to achieve, because the majority of the people are hungry.
Yes.
You see, so there's hunger in the system. There's hunger in the system. So in the midst of hunger, somebody now is giving you something you never expected you could have had. So just to go and cast that vote. At the other end, those who are not also giving some of these goodies, and they have good manifesto, they have good plans, how do you think people are going to believe what they are saying? Just that they are coming and just rattling. Is that what people are going to believe and go and cast their vote?
Well, I think I can only repeat what I said previously, which is that we need to step up the political education. You know, we need to empower people more with information they relate to those seeking political office actually being in a position to explain to them what they want when they get there, and to keep emphasizing and continue to emphasize the fact that those psychological manipulations don't work. Now, of course, it goes without saying that all efforts to eradicate poverty by the government power and inspiring to get into government also to be stepped up. Because as long as poverty is very much around the corner, people, they are more vulnerable to fall prey of those political plans. So it is important that we use the dual strategy of continuing to work on eradicating poverty, which is the cause of all those problems, but at the same time, continuing to empower people with information and continuing to take up the political education, so that we realize that those people who are undertaking those, psychological manipulations, and those people who are trying to drive them into voting for them are exactly the people that they do not see, that they are exactly the people that they shouldn't be voting for. We should also continue to do everything we can as diaspora to encourage politicians who have chosen to undertake politics of content, okay, who actually are going there for the good of the people rather than for their own individual interest. So there is no one way towards achieving the ideal political situation that we want to see. Rather, there are multiple channels towards achieving the goal, and we shouldn't leave any of the stones off.
Wow. Well, those of you who are just joining us now, this is 101 with Honorable Nweke, who is a councillor based in Flanders, or in Oostende, Flanders in Belgium, a one-time chair of Diaspora Europe. Honorable Nweke, if I may ask you again, please, do you really think, with all your heart, do you really believe that diaspora involvement in domestic politics is truly feasible in our day?
We need to make...
I want you to be very honest, please. I want you to be very, very honest. Look into the camera and answer this question.
Well,
because it's very easy for you to sit in Belgium and be speaking. So please tell us, how feasible is this?
Well, we need to make a distinction between something that is difficult and something that is impossible. Okay? Now, diaspora successful involvement in domestic politics back home can clearly be classified as difficult, but certainly not impossible.
Okay.
You need to tell me this. Does power never fall on anybody's lap? The answer is no. You need to work for power.
Yeah, it's true.
Change doesn't come easy.
Yeah,
now, first and foremost, determine that we really want to work with the change that we want to see in our society. And we also need to admit the fact that even though it is difficult, it is not impossible.
Yeah, it's
now, when you take those realizations, then you should begin to roll up your sleeve and begin to work towards it. Now, are you going to continue on the first try? Certainly, no. It's not looking, quite feasible that you will start on first try. But you need to be resilient. You need to continue to try. And each time you take stock of what has worked and what has worked, and then you go further, having had some feedback, and then you re-strategize. But it is also important to know that this is not a one-woman battle.
Yeah.
This is something that has a better chances of succeeding if it is carried and shared by more people. If it is collective. I understand for the people that NIDO is not involved in politics and should be involved in politics. And that doesn't mean that NIDO can go towards political empowerment of the masses. Okay? Now, with the reach and the depth of NIDO, I believe that they can make some contributions in collaboration with other community organizations, for example, the different community groups, the ABIA community organizations in diaspora, the professional organizations, and so on and so forth. They could organize, okay, and through them to reach the a broader spectrum of the masses back in Nigeria. But in summary, I think the point to make is that while it is difficult, it is not an impossible task to achieve, and through sustained effort, I believe it will come to pass.
Yeah, but do you think the necessary policies and mechanisms are in place in Nigeria to facilitate diaspora participation?
Not fully, but of course, some indications are that when government say that they want to make diaspora voting, for example, a reality, that we have moved the debate away from, is it a necessity, is it something that we should do, so when exactly will it begin to happen?
Yeah.
So you realize that 5-10 years ago, the discussion was more like, oh, diaspora people just where they are, let them struggle with us. We haven't sorted ourselves back in Nigeria, and now you want to bring of diaspora coming to, how do you want to manage that? Don't forget it is not something to be thinking about now. That was where we were 5-10 years ago. But right now, no politician is actually talking in that terms. Rather, what they are talking about is the practicality. How do we organize it, and how do we actually change our constitution to enable diaspora voting?
Yes.
Okay, so that is a big step in the right direction. Now, the diaspora shouldn't relax, and friends of diaspora shouldn't also relax. They should now continue in the battle to achieve constitutional change needed to allow the diaspora vote, to take place. Perhaps can start with the pilot projects in a select number of, embassies and high commissions abroad. Then they can run some tests, see how it goes, and then duplicate it to enable all Nigerians in diaspora because it is the right thing to do. And Nigeria is actually lagging behind. Whereas countries, other countries of the world already have it. And I believe, for example, in Ghana, which is probably possible, not 100%. They have made some, quite some progress in that direction, and Nigeria has had to play catch, which is really very difficult. But all hope are not lost. The game has to be stepped up.
Wow. Well, somebody who is out there, in case you are just joined us, we are discussing on the diaspora, how can they influence politics at home? And our guest today is Honorable Nweke from Oostende, Flanders in Belgium, a one-time chair of Diaspora Europe, and currently a policy strategist and a management consultant. Should you have something to add to what he has been speaking, please feel free to give us a call on the studio line, which is +31 20 3374 160. And those of you who are commenting through the WhatsApp, remember you can send your comments on +31 62 60 464 32. And those who are watching us live on Majesty TV, you can as well make your comments and we can send them across in case Honorable Collins need to expatiate on some of the things he has said. Thank you. Now, Honorable, let me ask you, what are the current obstacles in the way of effective participation by those in the diaspora?
First and foremost, I believe that the political will of the ruling elite back in our home country to be encouraged. Like I said, there has been some progress in that direction in the last several years. If you consider where we were 5-10 years ago, there has been a shift in mindset, okay, so that we have moved it away from this happen to when should it take place.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's important for the diaspora to do everything they can to lobby our legislative friends in both houses of every country, okay, the lower house and the upper house, for them to begin to see that allowing diaspora the tools that enable the diaspora voting is actually part of deepening our democracy. Yeah. It is not of any threat to any of them. I mean, those that actually do well, that allowing diaspora voting is that doesn't mean any threat to them, but rather is part of expanding our democracy and making it more palatable. And thirdly, that the diaspora actually add zest to the political movement back in Nigeria. Now, to a very large extent, the diaspora is encumbered by all the vagaries that actually characterize our politics back in Nigeria, because at the time that past situations developing, some of us in diaspora were absent from the system. So we are a product of a system that works, and those systems work for some reasons. Those reasons, some of us know them, and we're happy to build them and select those of them that work well and bring them back to work for our situations back in Nigeria. Social policy, for example, strategies to actually eradicate poverty. I mean, some of us live through them on this basis out here in the diaspora, and we are ready to engage our political elite and also the civil society back in Nigeria to be able to bring those ideas back to change us. And they should not us as a threat. Rather, we are in the process of making our home a better place for all.
So, who are supposed to be lobbying for us? Is it us that have to be going there to be lobbying, or we have to have those who believe in what we can offer that will be lobbying the legislature for us?
Well, as a matter of fact, this is a very, very crucial question because you will find out that before the advent of NIDO, for example, it was like every group, and there are thousands of them there, claim to be working in the best interest of the diaspora.
Yes.
But then at some point, the government has wisdom of facilitating the establishment of a body recognized by government that will act as the mouthpiece of the diaspora. Now, I cannot pretend that that system, the establishment of NIDO is perfect. No, it is not perfect. In terms of finding a way to involve as many diaspora groups possible in achieving that policy that could be considered to represent the view of the vast majority of the diaspora. And once that happens, NIDO then stands in a very good position to mount a credible representation for the diaspora. Giving specific example with Nigeria, they have Ghana, Benin Republic, and so forth. They all have different groups as well. So they can pull from that in terms of mounting a credible representation for the diaspora in terms of lobbying the policy maker, but more important, the civil society. Right? The civil society have to play in our home country in bringing pressure to bear on the the political elite.
Awesome. So we still have a long way to go then.
Well, you can say that, but having a long way to go is different from embarking on an endless journey. This is a journey that definitely has a palatable end. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe in the goodness of the individuals that are occupying political, at least give them the benefit of that. But more importantly, we have a duty to ensure that the right people are elected to political, but that makes a lot more easier than when individuals find their ways into the powers and use them not for the common good, but for their own self-serving. So I think it's work in progress, and with all hands there, it is achievable.
I think so too. I think so too. So, but we're looking at the scenario that is playing out now among some of our diasporas who are contesting for the position of presidency. The way things are playing out now, honestly speaking, do you think they'll be able to scale through? Do you think in this 2019 they will be able to scale through, or what their effort at least is commendable in the sense that they've really braved it, but I do not know whether this 2019 would be the right time for them. In the sense that we've not really made we've not really coached the people at home. We've not coached them well on, some of the earlier questions I asked, the early answers you gave. That is on people making decision and sticking straight on that decision without selling their conscience. So we've not really prepared the ground enough for them, and there's still hunger out there. So 2019, do you think our diasporans who have gone to contest, who are aspiring to become, that they will surely succeed?
Well, I do not know of certainty in politics. Now, even up to the night before the presidential election in 2016 in the United States, the polls were still telling us that Hillary Clinton was going to be the next president of the United States. But when the votes were counted, we were all faced with another reality.
Yeah.
Okay? So that is something to tell you that you can never deal with the issue of certainty in politics. So even though it is looking like at this moment Nigeria has two top candidates.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even want to mention their names here.
Well, you can't rule out anything from happening. I mean, we could wake up on the day after the election and find that Alistair Shoyode has become the next president of Nigeria, or that Mr. Showore or Mr. Nweke, any of these less head candidates, or Dr. Lafia, any of these people become the president of Nigeria. So you can't rule it that what is important in the run-up is to bring back the arguments to content. Content in terms of what exactly is going there as president of Nigeria to do for the development of the common masses of Nigeria. We need to change the direction, we need to change the debate, and I believe that those who make the better chances emerging the president of Nigeria are those that actually concentrate on content. What are you going there to do?
Yes.
If I may just round that up with something that Reverend Dawson actually said on the inauguration day of Barack Obama. You will recall that Jesse Jackson was a candidate himself for the office of the President of the United States of America under the Igbo coalition. Now, even though he didn't succeed at the time, he actually helped to galvanize, the electorate in the United States of America. So you could actually say that one way or the other helped to pave way.
Yes, it's true.
People like Obama, Barack Obama, that actually now came in to some extent built on the groundwork that people like this had laid. So it could very well be as well that the diaspora that are making a deal for the presidency now may not get it come 2019, but indeed have made some significant inroads that they can build on in the years to come, or for other people to actually build on. But the step that they are taking now is certainly no waste of time. I think it's important, and I think they need to be supported if they have the right message and if they have the right in place to make Nigeria or our home country.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. I support what you are saying. Wow. So, in what way can global connectivity be used to facilitate participation by diasporas?
Absolutely. Look at us now on Majesty TV. Discussing this very, very important issue. It is one of the global connectivity that we are talking about. Years back, say 10 years back, people didn't have this kind of tool and global that Majesty has made possible. People can watch us live as they are doing right now. Others can follow this conversation. Afterwards through YouTube. This is part of the global community that we are talking about.
Yes.
I believe that social media is also playing a very, very important role. It is amazing how much has become an important campaign as well. I believe that those that are knowledgeable, especially the diaspora, using those social media to make some very important inroads. That is why we cannot rule it out.
Yes.
Because we may be up for a very, very surprise day after the election to realize that the penetration through the social media, through the global connectivity, has played such an important role that, you know, the old guards have been sent back on retirement, with blood injected into offices back in home country.
It's very, very true. It's very, very true, because you see, like all of these points you've just marshaled out, you know, you can imagine immediately we are finishing from here now. It's going direct on YouTube, and from YouTube it's traveling to different groups and different WhatsApp platforms and social media platforms. So people are hearing. So we may be thinking that they are not hearing. They are hearing. So we may be in for a surprise 2019, honestly speaking. May God help us.
Indeed.
So we need people who are really focused, people who are more focused, who have something to say, like you, to approach the media and keep conversing, keep talking about issues like this, how the diasporas may be involved, and how the rural people may be helped to upgrade their mindset, so that they don't just be looking at the physical things or looking at the short-term things, but let them have a long expectation and not sell their votes, not sell their rights on just temporary issues like on
bag
of rice or wrapper or whatever. So that time, I think that era is already gone. It's becoming a thing of the past. I hope that what message do you have for the youths? Because you made mention of Obama, and you also made mention of Hillary Clinton. If you can have a reflection back, you will see that the youths played a vital role in promoting Hillary. They were canvassing for Hillary. They were going about, school to school. They played an effective role in bringing Obama into office, the youths. But our youths in Nigeria have grown to the level where they can, they can put their eyes away from all the wealth their fathers have gathered for them, and they just want to still continue to rotate on that level, and they want to see a better Nigeria.
Well, let's pause for a while and give the youths of Nigeria a bit of credit.
Okay.
You recall that very recently, they actually embarked on a massive campaign called Not Too Young to Lead.
Yeah.
Not too young to run, sorry. Not too young to run. Became a very, very successful initiative that people like Dr. Sarah, the current Senate president, actually on that platform to a very large extent to launch his own presidential. We also know that the Not Too Young to Run initiative has actually delivered quite a number of credible candidates for not only the presidency, but also the House of Representatives, the Senate, and even up to council and state elections in different states of Nigeria. So the youth are actually taking the bulls by the horn.
Okay,
now
that's good.
We can also talk about the quantum of the youth. Now, do they have the number? Well, it may very well be that more still has to be done in terms of massive mobilization of youth. But at this moment, I believe that the capacity of youth leaders who are actually taking credible steps to empower their peers and ensure that their voices are heard. Now, like I gave the example of not being one, I mean, we continue to speak on that because it is an example that is, very, very recent. Now, I believe that the debate will now be moved on to more massive mobilization of a large number of youth so that they realize that this is not a problem far from their head, that they need to be more informed. Because if you look at the population pyramid of Nigeria, it is light to the top, so the top occupied the gray zone, that is the older citizens, whereas on the bottom is massively populated by youth, okay? The bottom of the pyramid provides the base. That is where you have the numbers. So if people can concentrate and see what lessons you could learn from the successful, campaign of what we run, you see that we will be able to duplicate the advantages, the good lessons learned from what we run to be able to mobilize massively the youth to be able to achieve the change that Nigerians could desperately need. So let's start from what has worked and use it to achieve what hasn't been working. And what hasn't been working as of this moment is massive mobilization of youth. Okay? And then in terms of leadership, there is enough youth leadership that we can then use to achieve the massive mobilization that is required.
Okay, so how can those in the diaspora be mobilized for effective participation?
Well, number one, I'd like to start from what I call the low-hanging fruit. The low-hanging fruit. Okay. I mean, take for example, you have an orange tree. Something, when it ripens, the branches, sacks down. So there are the fruit that you need to put the orange tree to form. Those are the low-hanging fruit. Yeah. And one of the low-hanging fruits that I see here is our immediate village. All of us, or most of us, are uncles and aunties to a large number of Nigerian youth, some of whom we support with their educations or counseling them and so on and so forth. Let's start with them because they are the ones who get us. And let's debunk that myth that their participation doesn't matter. We should carry the message to them individually, but their participation matters a lot because in politics, one vote matters so much. Okay, so that indifference of what can I do? I mean, as an individual, I can make the change. You should begin to debunk that and let them know that bit by bit, one person by one, they can control the mass mobilization that is required. But more importantly, if we are doing all of this and the people are still hungry, okay?
Yes.
They are a lot more vulnerable. So it behoves on all of us to continue to do everything that we can to get government to shape up and actually undertake more projects that empower young people so that they can be work and they can have a peaceful life. Because until that happens, all the young people will actually as it will succeed if they have a future ahead of them. Let's start with what we can do. Approaching those of us that we do personally, our nieces and nephews, our cousins, and to get into to pick up because it's no wasted.
Awesome. Okay, this has been a very powerful 101 with Honorable Collins discussing on the diaspora. How can they influence politics at home? Honorable Collins, before we sign up, please, would you tell us, predict on how
wow.
how 2019 what we can expect in 2019, you know, as a policy strategist. Please tell us, what are the areas we're supposed to change? Are there certain things we're supposed to change from now till 2019 to be able to, you know, get the right result which all of us are expecting to have?
Yeah, well, I believe that if it is truly up to the average Nigerian, change is needed.
Yes.
Change is needed in terms of the average Nigerian being hungry for something completely new from what they have continued to see. Take the two leading candidates or the acclaimed two leading candidates, the current president, the incumbent Muhammadu Buhari, who has been around, been the military head of state in 1983, when you know, the vast majority of Nigerians alive today were not even home, or were told last time. And then place that side by side, you know, former Vice President Abubakar Atiku, and then you get a picture of two old and tired individuals who should be at home looking after their great grandchildren, and then advising young people who want to aspire to you know, political leadership. But that isn't what we have. What we have is that the two crocodiles have actually occupied the entire water, that there is no something for the young people.
Exactly. Now, that's what we are saying here.
Yes. What we should be doing is telling the young people that you cannot give up hope. Use everything at our disposal. For example, the you know, global connectivity, you know, the social media and all of that.
Yes.
To continue to preach the gospel that political content is what is needed in Nigeria.
Exactly.
You will still have the big surprise, but after we have done this, because don't get me wrong, I am not saying that because you are old, you are a write-off. No, it could be that you still have a very good idea.
Yeah.
But it is also wrong to assume that because you are young and perceived to be inexperienced, that you do not have anything to offer.
Exactly.
That itself is also wrong.
Yeah,
so
very, very.
What we need to do is create an environment where both the old and the young are able to tell their stories, are able to let the masses know what they have in store, what their plans are. Once all of these have taken place, we can then relax, and whatever the result is, we should be able to live. Whether one of the crocodile elected, or one of the two or several young people emerge as president, we can then be rest assured that we have done everything that we possibly do, but that the Nigerian people have made their choices.
Yes.
But what is happening at the moment? No. What is happening at the moment is that the two crocodiles are using their financial strength.
Exactly. To intimidate us.
To get the young people out of the game. That isn't right, and we shouldn't in any way pretend as if it's okay. No, it is not okay.
It's not at all. It's not at all.
It's equal for everyone.
Exactly. Yes, I'm so proud of what you just said now, Honorable Hollins. I'm so proud of, you know, that outspokenness. Now, the fact is this. I think in the area of policy, please, you have to bring out more. Because this issue of them being in office from the military to to the democratic era, and you are still ruling and ruling. I mean, it's too much. It's not just about one person. And even if you have too much of experience, you can, you know, step out and allow the younger folks to come in, and then you sit at the corner as a field marshal to be bringing out some, you know, give some input. You know, I believe that will be what the two big crocodiles, as you call them, supposed to be doing now, and not to be throwing their money and throwing their weights here and there as if nothing. I pray that I pray that the Lord himself will touch them. Secondly, what do you think about this their issue of decamping from one political party to another? Is that a good thing? Because I see that something has to be done in that area so that they stop decamping, you know. While you are thinking this person is APC, tomorrow he becomes PDP, and while you are thinking it's PDP, he becomes APC. I mean, this kind swapping, something has to be done. There got to be a tighter policy that, you know, that has to arrest these discrepancies. What do you think?
Well, what I think is, I like to liken that to prostitution.
Yes.
Prostitution is not in a number of European countries, in the vast majority of European countries,
oh my God,
it is a legal trade. Okay. So, yes. Political decamping is also you can liken it to political prostitution, which is not legal. Now, what has to happen is you tackle the problem from the source, and the sources are followed. In Nigeria specifically, political ideology is probably non-existent, whereby you have the three broad political schools. You have the left political ideologies, the people that like to call themselves the progressives.
Yeah.
You have the right-wing political ideology, those that like to call themselves the conservatives.
Yeah.
And somewhere in the middle, you have, you know, what you consider as a liberal.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, there are very clear lines, three distinct lines separating three political ideologies.
Yes.
Okay. Now, it hardly happened, but in places where things work, there are people from the left directly to the right.
Yes.
And what they see is a situation where, you know, people cross somewhere to the middle, you know, because their ideologies are likened. But in Africa, specifically in Nigeria, the problem is that there are no clear lines dividing different political parties in terms of their ideologies. And so very easy to prostitute from one political party to the other political party, which, like I said, is despicable but legal. So there is nothing anybody can do. It also points to one reality. That reality is that they are actually after themselves.
Yeah.
They are not seeking a platform that gives them the opportunity to, you know, realize their political goals for the masses, but more of which position can I be, which political party can I be,
and that shouldn't be.
Have power and keep power. So that's what it is, and you know, that has to be, you know, worked on.
Exactly. My final question, sir, is: do you think that has to? Do you see the future as something that must eradicate this system we are talking about? Because in the Western world, we don't see people jumping from being a conservative to a liberal to this to that. We don't see people jumping, moving that way. It's not so rampant the way it is in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Because one of Nigeria is becoming too alarming, you know?
Absolutely.
And something must be done.
Yes, and I think one of the first things that need to be done is to make politics less attractive in Africa. Okay? Now, politics is so very, very attractive that it attracts the wrong kind of people. It doesn't attract people who are actually coming to serve. It attracts people who are coming there to do. Okay?
Yes.
Now, if they begin by de-incentivizing politics in terms of making it less monetized, okay, that it then begins to attract the people who have the tendency to serve the people once they and get the political office. The moment you do that, I think the other things will basically sort themselves out in terms of groups emerging that are ideologically based, okay? Groups that are actually determined from the law that they are either conservative or they are liberal or they are progressives, okay? Yeah. So that is where the problem is. Sort out the money politics. I believe that the rest will fall into, but you know, it is not advisable to continue in the way that it is at this moment.
Exactly, exactly. So, look into the camera and tell us, or encourage those who have viewed, who have listened to you this evening. Encourage them, or do I say encourage? What do you think you have to say to them to keep their faith just hanging there?
Well,
who are the categories you would like to really emphasize your advice onto? Is it to the masses down there at home who are poor, or to the youths who still have to do more and not to give up, or to the diasporans who have gone to contest?
Well, I believe that the task of building the political institution that Africa lies with everyone. Everyone has his or her role to play.
Oh, yes.
But because the future is the youth, I would like to concentrate more on the youth to tell them that they shouldn't give up. They have their role to play. And the most important of that is that they need to realize that power doesn't fall on the lap of anybody. You need to work for it. You need to hang in there. You don't have to underestimate the power that you have as electorate. Use it and use it in accordance with your conscience, and do not, under any circumstances, allow people who are intimidating you with the money that is supposed to have been used in the first place for your own well-being. They give you anything, you feel empowered, financially, and then you vote for them. Now, that is wrong, because ultimately you will spend the money for a very short space of time.
Yes.
For years to come, you will continue to suffer. Anybody that offers it is exactly the person that you shouldn't vote. Vote for the one that actually has your interest at heart, that tells you precisely how they are going to achieve the goal of making your life better than it was yesterday.
Yes.
That's my.
And what do you say to the youths who are involved in political thuggery?
Well, say no to it straight away.
Yes.
And like I said, anyone that approaches you in that direction is exactly the person people consider to. But they're smart about it. They give you money, they give your parents a batch of rice, accept them, but please, when you get into the polling booth, don't vote them, because they are the bad guys that you do not need.
And in addition to what you've just said, I think I will advise them not to go and die the death for others, They don't need to die for somebody else. So that one who is buying you over and want you to be a thug for him wants you to die. So let that person not buy you over. Don't sell your conscience, and don't sell don't die when it's not yet your time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I second that, and I stand behind you on that.
Thank you, Honorable Collins. Thank you so much. It has been a nice time having you, and we hope to have you more and more on some of these topics, and also to have other compatriots like you who will join you in some of the discussions.
Thank you. It was a pleasure, and always a pleasure, being on your show. Let me use the opportunity to congratulate you on the that you are together with Apostle Larry, you guys are a formidable pair. I really appreciate you and encourage you to keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So on this note, we hope to have you again on the evening. So have also a wonderful, in case we don't have you before Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas season with your family.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.